Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Saturday live stream. They come round so fast, don't they? I can't believe how fast they come round. Yeah, we're back now with the Disney Museum puzzle, 9,000 pieces, section A. And there's a little bit of a change of layout this time, as you will see. But before we talk about that, I just want to say hi to everyone. I think now, let's see who's here. We have got Philip's here, and Claire and Ruth. Hello, you guys. And Matt's here. Hi, Matt. Angela and Miranda are both here. Hello to you. We've got the Danish puzzler and Anna and Winter. Hi, guys. And Sam and Sarah are both here. How are you doing? And we've got Jessica's just joined. Hello, Jessica. So, right, okay. I'm going to gift some memberships. I actually knew I wanted to do that today, but I need to do it now before I forget. Hello, Rose, how are you? So let's do that just now. I think I've got 5 left for June to give away. Membership gifting. There we go, send 5. Well, let's see who has received them. Let's see, we have got Justine, Hannah M, Miri D. Nagel, Fiona Palmer. You have all been gifted memberships to Vicky Makes and Builds, so I hope you enjoy. Maybe you can join me tonight. Who knows? Who knows? But say hi if you're watching and you're around. All right, so the other thing I wanted to mention just before we start talking about puzzling is that it sort of came to my attention last Saturday that because the more people that obviously join in the live chat, the busier it is, and that's great. It's really great. But I kind of have this policy to try and answer every comment, and I was really struggling to keep up. I was like really trying to work hard on my Bambi frame, and there were just big chunks of the chat that I was kind of missing, and I felt quite bad. So I thought, right, I need to figure this out. And just because there's only one of me, and I don't have moderators or anything like that, don't have anybody who can read the chat to me. Because of that, I decided that. Oh, now just give me 1 second. Sorry, I've just realised I've not plugged something in. 1 sec. Ah, there we go. That's better. That could have been bad. I realised I'd not plugged my laptop into the power, and the screen just went dark. And I thought, why did it do that? Should be fine now. Should be fine. Yeah. So as I was saying, um, I couldn't keep up. It was really difficult, and there's more and more people, and the hope would be that there'll be more people as we go along. And obviously, you want to see me puzzle and focus on my puzzle as well. So I'm going to stop trying to answer every little thing, every single thing, because often you're all chatting with each other, and that's fine. So there will be. I'll sort of look up and have a read of the chat from time to time. Obviously, I'll be puzzling, and if I miss anything major, or if anybody had questions for me that I've missed, I won't be kind of going back to see what I've missed. So just let me know. Like if you have something you wanted to ask, maybe just write Vicky. You can write it in capitals if you want. Text shout at me, and I'll be able to. I'll sort of notice it and have a look at it. But yeah, it was just to let you know that I'm gonna try my best to to keep up with what's going on, but I won't always be able to. And that was that. So now then, this puzzle, the layout, it's just looking just a little bit different this time. First of all, I'm starting to run out of foam boards. Black foam boards, let's say. And I've all of this puzzle was on white foam boards. And I've got other puzzles that I'm working on currently sitting on black foam boards, and I thought I can't put every section of this puzzle on a black foam board. So I'm just going to continue this in white. I hope it's not too bright, but I mean it's kind of mostly covered in puzzle now anyway, so it's not kind of like too much white in your face, hopefully. Um And what I've decided to do is, because I've done almost all the frames, all but one really, we just have Snow White left, and I've done all the portraits, and really there's just sort of the in-between gaps now. I've separated it into four equal parts on four foam boards, and it's like sideways on, because the actual section of a 9K puzzle is sort of tall and narrow, so on the four foam boards it's like sideways on. So these are sideways, unfortunately. We're not seeing Snow White the right way up. But that's okay, I think, because I've done all the portraits the right way up so far, and they're all just kind of where they need to be, which is why you've got just a little section here of Ariel, you've got just a tiny little corner here of the Aristocrat, you've got about three quarters of Pinocchio, and you've got Snow White. Now, she's at the top. She she's here. This board is at the top because I haven't done her frame yet. So my plan was to do her frame, and in order to get that done and help, I have shape sorted the remaining frame pieces that I had. Not all the frame pieces, because I do have a pile of pieces that are frame and wall, but it's like a little tiny bit of frame and not enough really to be able to tell which frame we're looking at. So they're in a different box. They're just here. These ones on the left are just solid wall. These ones on the right are the line that goes down the middle of the puzzle. And these ones are the wee bit of frame and a little bit of wall pieces, these ones here. So these aren't really sorted in any way, but these ones are shape sorted. I've also got these. Now, these were the little sort of lines of frame that I was finding coming together in little islands, but I wasn't sure if they were Bambi or if they were Snow White. I think these now are Snow White. I don't have much of Bambi left to do. There's a couple of gaps. But what I will do is I will try and get the majority of Snow White's frame done. And then when she's done, I can try and fill out some gaps. There's a couple of gaps down here in Pinocchio. And then I'll probably have to do a switcheroo with the boards and try and finish off Bambi and just get as much of these frames filled out as I possibly can, until I'm really just filling in these little bits of frame around the side. So there might be some switching about, depends how long it takes me to do Snow White. We'll see how it goes. But that's my plan. That's my plan for tonight. So let's read what everybody's saying. Winter, no moments this week. Need to pick more pieces. Let's finish pink water lilies instead, hopefully. Oh, I see. You need to pick a load more out to build with, yeah? Yeah, that makes sense. That's exciting, though. You're almost done with water lilies. That's going to be great. No worries, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Gonna try and finish sorting Bagby. Slowed down this week due to the heat here in the UK. Yeah, it's been really hot. And we're not used to it being really hot up here. Um, but it's like there's no breeze or anything, so there's nothing really to cool you down. It's just like, oh, it's just hot. Yeah, it has been really warm. But I don't want to moan about it too much because I do like it when it's warm. And I don't like it when it rains. So, I need to be happy with some kind of weather and not moan about all of it. Right. You'll just have to teach Grace to read. Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be nice? Grace, stop lying on my puzzles and just read that for me, please. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? That's fine, Vicky. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still chat as much as I can, and obviously you keep chatting amongst yourselves. That's great. We've got a really good wee rapport going on. But I just was like, oh, last week I finished the stream, and I thought it went well, but I was just like, oh, I really feel like I missed huge chunks, and I didn't know what anybody was talking about. It got me thinking. So I'll just try and take it a wee bit easier and see how it goes. No, the white is fine. The white, oh, the boards. Yeah, yeah, good, good. I lowered the exposure slightly because sometimes the white can be a bit blinding when the light's shining on it. So I'm hoping it's an okay brightness for you. All looks fine. I often puzzle portrait puzzles on the side anyway. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to end up this way eventually. And it wasn't so bad with Pokemon because that was a landscape orientation anyway. This one isn't, unfortunately. But for the vast majority of it, I've been able to kind of puzzle the right way up. It's just now we're doing these fill in the gap bits and things. It's been so hot here today. Yeah, I think it's just all over the UK, isn't it? Moaning about the weather is the British pastime. Well, this is true. This is true. I'm allowed then. I'm allowed. Right, so I'm going to have these on the board in front of me, so I can see all of the shapes. And I'm hopeful that having shape sorted will fill these in quite quickly. What I'm going to do is just move these ones though over to this box. Um, because that's going to be easier when I'm looking for pieces with this kind of corner on them, like for example this one, although I know that doesn't go in there. But it just makes it just a little bit easier. So I'm going to attempt to find this piece. Nope. Of course, it could be one of these as well. There we go. And that's that one. And then we've got, wait, is it that one? Yes, it is. See, it just works a lot faster, doesn't it, when you can shape sort. Right, let's see if I can find that one. Um, so, because we've got, I don't think it's any of these, is it? Oh, it is. It's typical, isn't it? I think it's that. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Right, so now let's, oh, that's a good one. And these are quite bright yellows still working on along here. They get a bit more shadowed as they go towards the edge, so that helps too. Right, let's see if I can find you. No, might be one of these as well. No. And I need to remember I have these too, but I think these are further on the outside, those pieces. Oh no. So that was it then. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now we're back to this one. Going to be quite a bit of swapping around. See if I can find that. There we go. So now I keep wondering how long this is going to take me now because the portraits are almost there. Like I think this week, at the very least this week, I think I can finish the frames and portraits, like for the most part. And there may be some little bits at the side where it's just like a prong has a little bit of frame on or something like that. Might not quite get all of those in, but I think at the end of this session, I think there's just gonna be really just wall to do. Now, the sections kind of in the middle, I don't think are going to be too bad as far as the wall goes. But there is a bit at the bottom, in the bottom right corner, that's really dark. And I'm wondering if that's going to take me a little while, but I don't know. I don't know. What did you find, Philip, with the bottom left corner? Right corner, sorry, bottom right corner. I'll show you. Um, yeah, there. It's really dark. There's a little tiny bit of floor, and I've actually done that little tiny bit of floor already. But this whole bit here is really quite dark, and I just wondered It looks small on the poster, but it's actually a bigger chunk than you think. Just wondered, Philip, how did you find that bit? Um, Hi, Vicky and friends. Hello, B. We're having a beautiful breezy day here in Central California, 73 degrees, 22 C. Sounds good. At least it's breezy. I mean, we had 25 degrees C up here the other day, and was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And but there was just no breeze, so it was uncomfortably hot. But at least you've got a nice breeze. Hi, SS. How are you? You're not puzzling today. Just had a 2 hour session out in the sun, so going to sit here and chill. Well, that sounds great. So everybody's got the weather, haven't they? Um, hey B, that sounds like perfect weather, hitting 30 C plus here in the UK. Yeah. Oh, I don't think we've hit 30 up here, but I know it's really, really warm down in the London area, isn't it? You're in London, aren't you, Philip? Hi, Lisa. How you doing? And Rosemary's here. Hello, Rosemary. It was 28 here in Southampton today. Yeah, and we've had some warm spells. At least the summer's not completely gone though. We had like a really warm spell, kind of sort of late spring, and then it rained, which you expect. But then, I kind of got to thinking that we were just never going to get the sun back. And then it did come back, so that's good, at least. The summer's not completely gone. Right, this one. Hmm. No, I can't get that one in yet. Maybe I should go for this shape. Let's see. There we are. Does that look at that? Wait a minute. Don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Close though. I think this might go further out near the edge. No. Um, Still kind of slow going with these standard shape pieces. That looks like it might be part of Pinocchio. I mean, if I recognize any others that I can get in, I might as well because I can't actually see that in there because then it's one less piece to have to figure out. Right, and then I wonder if I've got that one. I have, yay! And this one. There we go. Now then, what about that one? Come on, I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Yay! Okay, so that's pretty good. Right, back to Snow White. Let's see if I can find this one. It's kind of a dark bit on that side. Hmm. I might jump about. I do tend to when I'm puzzling like this. I do tend to jump about. I don't like to sort of spend too much time agonizing over one piece. I don't really have the patience for that. So you may find I'm sort of looking for this and then I just change my mind and start looking for something else. So I'm trying to figure out because there's like a long bit on that side. So I'm trying to sort of recognize that in the piece. And the prong appears to be pretty empty. There's not much going on in the prong. What about that? No. Sure, I've picked that one up a few times now. What about that? No. No. Of course, it's not forced to be a standard shape. Could be one of these. Hmm. Wait. Ah, found one. Ah. There's one over there that has like a dark bit going through the prong. See if I can find that. Here we go. There. So I'm still using the pattern as well, as much as I can. No, that's not right. I think these ones here might be Bambi, or at least those I think are. I mean, I just have to try and focus as much as I can on Snow White's pieces. Mostly I can tell which ones are hers. There we go. Still using kind of brightness to help here. They're definitely a lighter shade on the inside of the frame. There. And then we've got that shape. It's not there. That one? No. One? Yes. Oh, and that shape looks familiar to me. Is that it? No, it's not. But that's quite a distinctively shape there. It's like slanted. I can't see it now. Keeping my finger on it, just in case I lose it. That one? There. Yay! Okay, we did it. Imagine the humidity is what makes it so bad. Yeah, it has been humid. It's warm in this puzzle room right now, like really warm. But there's no real airflow. I actually need to get the window fixed in here as well. The window, I can't open the window in here. It's broken. So that doesn't really help. Hi, Cara. How are you? Same here. You can't get comfortable. Hi, Claudia. Thomas, is the puzzle slightly out of focus compared to the mini Vicky? I did have a wee shuffle with the focus, and what I was finding was that Pinocchio looked really in focus, but Snow White didn't. But I think that's just the nature of their portraits. Like if you look at it now, like how is it now? Let me know. I'm just thinking the same thing. So you feel like it looks out of focus too? I know, 27 degrees here today. Yesterday was a little warmer, but next week we expect up to 38. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that would do me in. We're getting a break because it was 102, 38 on Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, well, I know temperatures get boiling over there in California, don't they? Eliza, how are you? You're not finding it very focused. Yeah, the fact is Brits aren't used to the heat like that. No, we're definitely not. Just occurred to me Vicky's using whiteboards tonight. Yeah, yeah, I was explaining that. I'm running out of blackboards. I am going to buy some more. But I just didn't have enough, so decided to keep it on the whiteboards that I'm using and just do it on white tonight. We get dry heat like fire. Yeah. Vicky's hand looks out of focus too. Right, okay. So we're in agreement that it's out of focus. Right, okay. So let's have a wee play. So that's definitely out of focus. How is that? Is that better? Don't forget to check the video quality on YouTube. Mine loves to sneak back to 720. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Do check that. But let me know. I'm just gonna keep my eye on the chat because I want to make sure it's looking better. Perfect. Oh good. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. As I say, I was having a wee play with it, but it was confusing me because Pinocchio was looking really clear, but Snow White wasn't. But his portrait's kind of like that. He has really defined lines. So it probably could be slightly blurred, and you'd still be able to see him. Better on my end. Good. Better for you. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, yeah, it's so temperature wise, yeah, it is unusual for it to be this hot here, but as I say, not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. Ha, found you. This one is really bright. Uh, it looks like it should be really obvious where it goes because it's quite a big piece. There. Okay. Right. So there's maybe a row of tall pieces here because that makes that one next to it quite tall. I wonder if it's that one. Yes, it is. So that was handy. Got one of these tall pieces here. No, that's not it. There. It's coming. It's coming. Right. So now the bottom of this frame goes slightly up the way. So the further I go along here, the more I'm going to get this like line at the bottom. Let's just have a quick look at the poster on that. Yeah, so see the bottom here has these two swirly lines, and I have actually got some of that together. So, and there's a bit of, right, so hang on. No, that doesn't go there. But there is, I think that might go there, that side. That, what about that? Hang on. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't go there either. Um, these either go on the bottom or at the side. They're either that there or that side. This will go over this side. Oh, I pulled it apart. But I think there's another layer of pieces there. And that one will also go this side. Ah, oh, that attaches there. Good, that attaches. So that's that. Um, I could work with this. This gives me a better idea of shape. Um, no, that's not right. Let's see if I can find a big tall one with a dark bit on one side. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting into the darker pieces here. So let's see if I can find these. That one. And that's a different shape again. Is that in there? That is there. So now that one, is that it? There, that's that one. I'm liking this, I'm liking this. This is good strategic puzzling. Mm, no. But there is a bit of that, a bit of the swirly thing on that piece. Oh, does it go there? Oh, it goes there. It goes there. But I was looking for this piece. I'm gonna just keep trying to find that one. No, that's quite a bright. There, that goes at the bottom. Be nice if I could attach these. Maybe that bit goes there. Ah, there we go. Yay! Okay, that's good. Still trying to find that though. No, not that bit. I mean, it could be one of these. No, no. Hmm, that's quite bright. Does that go down here somewhere? Nope. Okay, what about that one? Anyway, but I feel like that goes that way. Just can't see where it goes. All right, not to worry, not to worry. Let's try and find this bit here. There we are. And that, no, that's not right. That shape at the top looks familiar. There we go, that fits in there. So these are starting to go in now. Hi, sorry, a bit behind with the chat as all the jigsaw pieces are just jumping into place. What on your puzzle, Sam? What are you working on? Are you doing life just now? It's Deb here. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, I would Pokemon. You would what? See, this is where I'm falling behind. The 2K Colin Thompson. Is that what you're working on just now, Thomas? Adore Novel Avenue would do that again. Love that puzzle. Yeah, I like Novel Avenue. It was good. Thomas, we love a Colin Thompson. Certainly do. Certainly do. You started Bizarre Town on Thursday. Oh, did you? Yay! Can't redo puzzles except for the time when I was practicing for speed puzzling 500 pieces. I gave up on trying to improve my time. I'm definitely not made for speed. Yeah, I don't redo them often, but 500 piece ones I would for that purpose as well, Anna. I even want to do that one, but the highest count I've done is 1,500. But that's a really good one. Which one you talking about, SS? The Pokemon. I would do Educa Life again. So loved that puzzle. Which one, Rose? 24K or the 3K? Sam's working on the 3K, I think, just now. Aren't you? No matter what you are, definitely faster than me. It's not for everybody, is it? Looking good. Thank you. Yes, working on Hexant 4. This is an actual word. It's a real word now. We've made it up. Needs to go in the glossary. Maybe I should start one. Well, I will go to the Europeans this year, but I will not be able to finish in the time frame. I just go there for fun. Oh, I wish I was going to that, but I won't be able to make it. I'm away on the 7th to America, so um, going to Budapest on the 4th is going to be a bit of a hard push. Yes, the 24K. Sorry, Vicky. I asked everyone what puzzles they would do again, since you inspired me to do the same. Okay, cool, cool. That's a good question. Well, I mean, this is a repeat for me. This one. I never thought I would do large piece counts more than once. It's kind of cool. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it differently. I'm enjoying, having not mixed it this time around. The 24K, yeah, it looks lovely. I'm looking forward to the 3K. I don't have the 24K yet, but I would like to do that at some point too. Love Lawrence King puzzles. Definitely going to redo World of Frankenstein and World of Oscar Wilde. Ooh, that's good. Sounds great. Okay, right, back to the puzzle. Back to the puzzle. Where were we? Right, so I've made a bit of progress down here. Maybe I could find that one. Wondering if it might be one of these. There. Right, so now okay, where to go next? This one? Can find that one maybe? Nope. Any pieces left in this frame? You'd think I'd be getting quicker by this point. Uh, alrighty. Now then, that seems like. There we go. Jumped out at me, that one did. I want to find this one, though. Bugging me. No doubt you're all looking at it and shouting at the screen. It's there! It's there, Vicky! Uh, right, that's definitely. I'm sure that goes. Go down here. Maybe it goes up here. That's not. No, that's not it. About that one. Nope. Ugh. All right, this is going slightly slower than I was hoping for, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm not in any hurry. Ah, yay. Okay, that one's in. That one's in. I did find this one the hardest frame last time, I must admit. Um, yeah, I really did. Just got wildlife now. Just started on bag one. So much harder than life was. Yeah, I can imagine. There's a lot to it. Like I think section one's the hardest. So persevere because the rest you'll find you'll find ways to get it together. But bag one, there's a lot of green, and once you've done it, you'll be fine. I think you're gonna have so much fun. Take pictures. Keep us up to date on the Discord. Oh, definitely. We've been watching Ohana closely over in the speed puzzling channel on the Discord. She's at the Czech Nationals. So they had hard puzzles. They had for the solos puzzles at the puzzle at the Czech Nationals. It was succulent love. The one with all the cacti and the heart shaped one in the middle. And then for the pairs one, it was the chameleon. So yeah, tough puzzles over at the Czech Nationals. This one's bothering me. I feel like I should be able to get this one in. Hmm. No. 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 Hmm. Right, that one's bothering me. What about that one? It's a bright one. What I could try and do is use these. Some of the prongs have the lines on, like that. Um, that I could use to maybe attempt to get my bearings a little bit. There's that piece too. Maybe I could find that piece. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Is that right? No, I don't think it is. That one? No. Right, I was looking for that piece. See if I can find it. Ah, there we go. I mean, there's still this. I'm not sure if this goes at the bottom or at the side. Does that go there? No, it goes there. So that helps. That's got a wee line on it. Hmm. That one has two. Oh, there's another one with a wee line on it. So let's have a look. Mm, mm, There, look, it's there. So I might be able to find that. Oh, put that there. That one. Kind of tall. There it is. That one there. It's coming along. It's coming along. No, I haven't been on Discord in a while, but I'll check them out soon. Plan to add some of my photos before I delete them from my phone. Yeah, that'd be good. I also have the Dracula one on my wish list, but I feel I need to read the book first to truly appreciate the puzzle. Oh, I've read Dracula. I enjoyed it. It was good. All puzzles should be done more than once. I keep anything I'd redo and donate the rest. Yeah, I'm the same really. Anything I'd redo or want to display, and then, donate or possibly sell. Sometimes I'll sell them. Love the mindset of a curated collection, SS. I just want to look at it with joy and look forward to all of them. Yeah, yeah, well put. I see what you mean there. Getting close to the end. 3 trays left to sort now. Oh, good. Good, good. Because I keep forgetting you're on the other section now. I listened to the Frankenstein audiobook while doing the puzzle. Fun. Oh, that's a good idea. I studied Frankenstein at school. I've read that book more than once. But it's a good book. I quite like Gothic literature. Love that mindset. Googie! OMG, that's such a good idea. Maybe I should do that for the Dracula one. Yeah, that's a great idea. Never would have thought of that. But that's a really good idea. It's really fun, saves a lot of time. Bonus. Hi, Cyan Bird, how are you? YT has so many free audiobooks. I love them. I'm about 30 hours into Gone with the Wind. 17 more to go. Gosh, that's a long one, isn't it? Gone with the Wind. Dracula's a great read. Do a reread this fall. I think I might have read it twice, Dracula. But it's been a long time. Morning here for me, 6:46 a.m. Haha. And what's the weather like for you, Cyan Bird? We've all just been moaning about how hot it is over here in the UK. But you're the other side of the globe, aren't you? So are you cold, or are you in one of those bits that never really gets cold? One of my favorite books, Frankenstein. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely a good one. You're from the future. That's it. You've seen what tomorrow brings. I read Dracula, went to sleep with the lights on for a month. Oh yeah, it's a wee bit spooky in places. Okay, so I'm hoping that using this um swooping kind of side section will help. There we go, that's that attached. And yeah, we can maybe get some together using that. Where's that bit? Right, okay. That, I believe, that goes there. Okay, that makes sense. It's a really, I forget how chunky this frame is. It's a really chunky frame. Be useful if I could get all these into one box pretty soon. I don't think I can quite fit them in yet, though. Nope. There. There we go. Got a little row come together there. They are, there we go. That goes there. That's that one. Hmm. Don't know about that one. Need to remember that some of these don't belong to this frame. I still have gaps in some of the other frames. So I'm not necessarily going to find them super quickly. There we go. See if I can find this one. It's not that one. What about that one? Oh, no. That is nowhere near the right piece. No. That's quite a long, thin piece, that bit. So is this bit, though, this one in my hand. I'm wondering, is it there? No. 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 About that one? No. I'm in the zone, I think. Well, I'm in a zone. I'm not sure if it's the right one. So it's quite slow going. It's a hard frame. No. Mm, no, that one? Yay. Okay, got that one. Can I amalgamate here? Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Let's see. I'm gonna just move the. It's just gonna be easier if I'm not chopping and changing between boxes. Some of the pieces in here really ought to be in the frame slash wall pieces. And I'm not really sure how they snuck into this pile, but I'm not gonna worry too much just now. Since they're sorted, they might as well stay that way. Yay. Okay. Yes, I'm hopeful. Could maybe fit those in here now. A lot of standard shapes, a lot of two ins, two outs. And if I see any that I fancy giving a try, will do so. Nope, not so lucky with that one. What about these? Yeah, that's really dark, that piece. Oh, that it goes there. What about that? Huh. Now then, do I continue on my roll here? Uh, that piece should be obvious, but I may not even have it in here. Could be that I just found it too dark. There we go. There's one. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thanks for creating this community. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. You're most welcome. Thanks for being part of it, all of you. My mum has read it from Stephen King, but not seen the films. Ooh, Stephen King. I've read some Stephen King. Good to explore other hobbies. Puzzling ain't going anywhere. Well, this is true. Have to admit, not read Frankenstein or Dracula and live with someone who's a vampire nut. Um, does she like, what's her favourite vampire thing, Philip? Does she like Vampire Diaries? My kids both watched that. They really liked it. Thank you, Ruth. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Reading audiobooks, puzzling. Keep my mind pretty busy. It's a great idea to listen to an audiobook when you're puzzling. I've done that before. I tend to listen to music mostly when I'm puzzling, but I listened to now then, it was years ago, but for quite a while when I was puzzling, I would listen to the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. And it was super long, so it took a while, but it was good. Christopher Lee and Frank Langella, best vampire ever. Love vampire films or anything horror. Anything horror. Yeah. Read a lot of Stephen King's earlier books. Another fantastic King book is The Green Mile. Yeah, and The Shawshank Redemption is really good. I read it. It was my favorite Stephen King book that I read. I couldn't put that down. It was so good. Really recommend Frankenstein the original. It's not very long, but it's really good. Yeah, I agree. It's a good read, Philip. Shawshank is my favorite from King. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And the movie's good too. I've only seen the film of that. Have to prepare mentally to watch that. What, the Shawshank or the Green Mile? Green Mile. Yeah, yeah. I love that movie, but it's so sad. I don't want to give away anything away. Another outstanding King book. Christopher Lee's your favourite vampire? I don't know. I don't know if I have a favourite vampire. I haven't read Dracula nor seen the movie, and I live in Romania, the country of Dracula. I love vampire movies, but the funny light ones, not the horror ones. Yeah. Seen The Green Mile lots of times. Really enjoyed the Lost Boys film with Keitha Sutherland. Oh yeah, I watched that when I was younger. My brother and sister loved that movie. My sister had the soundtrack. My wife loves anything to do with vampires apart from Twilight. She can't stand that. All right. Enjoyed Twilight. I read the books too. The Lost Boys is your mind goes blank. What about Blade? He's a famous vampire, a Marvel vampire. Well, he's the Daywalker, isn't he? But I suppose he's classified as a vampire, isn't he? Trying to think who else. Dracula's the obvious one. Who played him? Gary Oldman. That version of Dracula's a bit. It's a bit odd, though, isn't it? That I do like the actors in it, though. Anthony Hopkins and Keanu Reeves. Okay. Oh, maybe I won't fit these in. I don't know. I don't know. Will I? Will I? Won't I? Will I? Won't I? The reason these are down here is because I think these might be. I think they might be. I don't think that is. Oh, Bambi. I think they might be Bambi pieces. An old one. Love at First Bite. Funny movie. Salem's Lot. That's right. Gary Oldman is one of the best Draculas. Yeah, I thought he was good. I thought he was good as Dracula. They went a bit off from the novel, but um, wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna fit all these in here. That's annoying. Ugh. Right, hang on. I can fit these in here. Let's move these up here. I'm just going to put these with all the rest of the shapes. That they're together anyway, and that is that shape. Then I might stand a chance of fitting them in there. That's it. Okay, so that's emptied a box. Oof. Now I'm not splitting my focus between two boxes. So that's handy. There we are. Found that one finally. That is one of this shape. I wasn't really looking for it in this book. In this shape, I should say. So that's good to know. There. Ugh. It looks like it should go there, but it doesn't. Why don't you go there? All right, not to worry. Right, hang on. Ah, found that one. It's funny how pieces that you just, I feel like pieces just appear, like they weren't there before. They just weren't. I would have noticed it. Obviously, they've been there all along, but I just feel like they just hide. And then suddenly you see them and it's like, oh, were you there before? I think that's how you convince yourself that there's pieces missing in a puzzle, you know? Like sometimes you just don't see them. No, I don't think that goes there. Huh. Okay, that was good. Not sure about that one. Where is this one? Ah, found you. Gary Oldman is the best everything. I like Gary Oldman too. My top vampires in films are Interview with a vampire and the one with David Bowie. Was David Bowie in a vampire movie? Perhaps it was called The Hunger. I didn't even know he was in a vampire movie. Oh yes, Tom Cruise. Yeah, and Brad Pitt too. No, I didn't either, Philip. I like it when Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt were vampires. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Me either. No, I didn't. Knew he was the Goblin King. Yeah, not. He wasn't a vampire though, was he? But I don't know. I don't know what movie he was a vampire in. Excellent film. Really different perspective. I think Interview with the Vampire was a book, wasn't it? Was it Anne Rice? The True Blood series was quite fun too, but a bit raunchy. Oh yeah, I watched like the first season of that, and I can't really remember why I didn't carry on watching it because I was enjoying it. Have the exact same feeling today. Constant missing piece fear. It's just like you can't see it. You've been looking for a piece for ages, you can't see it, and then suddenly it appears and it's like you weren't there before. Why were you hiding from me? You're getting a lot of missing piece fear with wildlife, lol. Oh yeah, I got that. I've been getting that all the way through. It just comes with the territory, doesn't it? The missing piece fear. That's a real fear. Oof. There's a horror story right there. I have to look that one up, Thomas. My wife's favourite vampire, hands down, is James Masters as Spike in Buffy. Oh yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. See, that's one I never really followed. Dave Bowie was with Catherine Deneuve and another really famous woman. What, in the movie? Anne Rice. Yeah, I thought it was. Your wife has excellent taste. SS. I was just thinking that too. 1983, Hunger. David Bowie was in. Oh, I've never heard of that. See, now I've learned something. That's good. Thank you, Thomas. Well, thank you, Jasmine. Exactly, especially since I have shape sorted now. Yeah. Who here knows who played the girl in Interview with the Vampire without looking it up? Oh, Kirsten Dunst. The red-haired girl. Kirsten Dunst, a really young Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten something. Yes, it was Kirsten Dunst. I remember that much. And you know, I didn't look it up because you could see me. All right, so I'm kind of flitting a bit here. Which side do I try and fill in? Do I go with the one closest to me? I need to get this. Here we go. That attaches there. That has doesn't go there. Doesn't go there. Does it go down this side? No. Don't know about that one. Or that one. Might have to put these back for now. Because they're just sort of confusing me being out. So let's try fill in this little row here. Got no. There we go. That one. And then here we've got a little bit of on the prong there, so that helped. Then that one. Is that one? Yes. And that's that one. Woohoo! Oh, it's nice filling out little gaps like that. I'm just gonna have some water. Susan Sarandon. You got the first name right, SS. I don't no, I don't think she was in Interview with the Vampire. Was she? I don't think she was. No, she was. I don't know. But the wee girl vampire, that was Kirsten Dunst. I remember that. Dang it, Vicky got it right. Susan Sarandon was the other actress in The Hunger. Oh, right. Okay, right. That makes sense. Who's ever seen The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Uh, it's quite a bad film, really, but I enjoyed it. Looked it up. Hunger. I've not seen that one, but I would like to. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, no, I've not heard of that one. Sorry, Thomas, missed your comment. Sybil. Slightly over 100 degrees F at my house. Oh, you've got it warm as well then. We love filling the gaps. We do. We do indeed. Right, maybe I could fill this one in. This is a big piece. Feels like I should be able to, but I might. It might be in the other pile. No, no. I think it might be in the other pile. Probably should be in here, but isn't. Uh, right. What about that one? No. Hmm. So here we've got a couple of dark pieces. Can I find them? Hmm. So, uh, concentrating. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Found it. See, that piece wasn't there before either. Definitely wasn't. They hide. Telling you, they hide. Uh, right, hang on. Right. What about this one? That looks like it might be one of these shapes. I was right. It is. There we go. And there we go. So that's good. Found that one. Another one that was hiding. Mm, Where's this one? Is that this one? No. But it does go there. That's good. Don't care where it goes, as long as it goes in somewhere. Ah, there we go. Found that one. And that one too. All right, pieces are going in now. This is good. Okay. Ooh, it's warm in here. Okay, what about this one? Does that go there? Yes, that goes there. And then we've got. No, no. There it is. That one. No, no. There might be one of these. There we go. That's it. Woo. Just finished Charmed Cottage. It was more of a challenge than I thought it would be. Oh, that is that the Nathaniel Mortensen one, Natalie? Yeah, what Sam said. Is that one? Pardon me, sorry. It's my sparkling water. Love the wheat. Yeah, I like that puzzle. I've got that in my to do. Waiting patiently. The other one in your to do as well. Yeah, I think a few of us have that one. Anyone seen the Nosferatu remake from last year with Bill Skarsgård? No, I haven't actually. Um, but I was intrigued. I was seeing trailers for it and thinking, oh, quite fancy the look of that. But I've not seen it yet. No, is it good? Or have you not seen it, Philip? Dragon was my favourite part. I was doing okay until I had left the brown and green. No, did you? Was it good? I haven't seen a movie since 2019. No, didn't find the first one very good, to be honest. It was the remake better. The remake's pretty good, worth a look. Oh, okay, good. Okay. I will give it a go then, Philip. So glad you got to experience it. Oh yeah, you love your Nathaniel Mortensen, don't you, SS? Mm. Yeah, some lovely artwork. Right. Found you. Oh wait, no, I haven't. Oh gosh, that looked like it fit there, but it doesn't. I was convinced that fit there, it doesn't. Never mind. Never mind. That one. Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Hmm. I was convinced that went there, but it doesn't. Um, what about that one? No. Just. So I'm pretty sure that's right, that one. There we go. Got yeah. Does that go there? No? Oh, almost took off the puzzle apart. There's still some quite light pieces. There we go. There's one. So they're obviously down in this corner. Um, that's quite a light coloured piece. Does that go there? No. Might have been ambitious about how much I'm going to fit in today. I honestly thought this would go quicker than this. I think, I don't know, I guess I just thought the magic of shape sorting would do the job, but still a tough frame. Oh, no. So this is obviously the line that will eventually link these two, but I don't think I have those pieces yet. Hmm. Alright, what about that? What's a light coloured piece? Hmm, no. Nope. Uh, oh, oh dear, I'm grinding to a halt. Right. Oh, maybe I could find that bit. There. I can. Found it. Yay! What's that one? These are quite red. They have like a red hue to them. That's why I feel like this goes up here somewhere because it's got kind of like a reddish hue to the piece. No, that's not it. Is that it? No, not that one. There. That's that one. No, wait. Wait. No, that one. Here we are. Happens in little flurries, doesn't it? They go in, bang, 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 and then it's stopped. It stops for a wee minute. Let's see if I can find you. Where are you? Ah, found that one. Hmm. Where's that one then? It's just a little one. That one? Do one of these? Oh, there we go. It is. Sometimes I'm just looking for it in the wrong pile of shapes. No. Mm-mm. No. Ah, there we go. With a little tiny bit of wall in that piece. So I wasn't really looking for it in there. And that one, do you go there? No, you don't. I'm thinking this might be one of these. Ah, there it is. So this side is more or less done. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hi, Richard. How are you? We'll stop chatting and get sorting. Oh no, you can chat. You can chat. Is anyone at the Newmarket competition tomorrow? Oh, I can't make it this year. I'm doing too much traveling this year. It would have been too much, I think. Sad I'm missing it though. Is it at the same place? Is it at the race course again? The same venue? That was a brilliant venue. Just remembered the movie Renfield with Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage is a brilliant vampire comedy. And of course, yeah, Renfield is a character in Dracula as well. I've not seen that, but I have heard of it. I'm joining in with the fun category. The idea of a 1000 solo is not for me. Yeah, it's hard to do 1000 speed run. Me to Vicky. On mine, I mean. 71 pieces so far tonight. Yay! So far. And how many have you got left to do? on a team with two others. It's a good idea. It's a good idea doing that, I think. I find 1,000 pieces too much to speed run. What's your thoughts on there was a competition recently. I don't know if it was the Nordic or the Dutch. It was one of the two, I think, where the pairs puzzle was a 750 piece. I think that's all right. Like, I don't think that's a bad number for a pair. What's your thoughts on that one? Well, good luck, Richard. I hope it goes well. Are you with Janie and Leslie? Oh, no, wait, Janie, can she not make it, actually? Can't remember now. Thought I saw a post on Instagram about that. Even 500 is too much for me to speed run. Yeah, I feel like I'm improving slowly on the 500s, but the 1000s are so daunting. Fun with someone else, though. Yeah, definitely. Going to bed now. It's past midnight here, and in about 6 hours, my nephew will wake me up. Have a good night, all. Oh, have a good night, Maria. Anna. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being here. Also a lot of the Gibson's images are old styly, which isn't my favorite. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've just been lurking this morning. I'm off shortly to help at a line dance comp north of Brisbane. Oh, yay! That sounds fun. That sounds great fun, Claire. Well, glad you've been here, even if it's been lurking. It's amazing how a beautiful frame will enhance a picture. Yeah, absolutely. When it's just portraits, it's like, oh, that's nice. And then you put the frame on, it's like, wow. Richard, can you buy puzzles at Newmarket Comp? They have, if it's anything like last year, they don't have like a pop-up shop like Ravensburger do at their nationals, but it's like part of an overall puzzle festival, I think. And I'm pretty sure you can buy them at the puzzle festival. Um, Not too sure really, Rose. I've never been before. Oh, is this your first time going? I went last year. I did a video on it. It was a good trip. About 100. It feels like it goes slow today, but maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, it's times I feel like that. I feel like it's going slow, but then I look at it and I'm like, oh, actually, I've done quite a lot. Vicky inspired me, so I'm starting on my UK King Arthur puzzle. Yay! Wait, LK, sorry, not UK. Lawrence King. Yay! Good, I'm glad. Janie and Zach. Oh, Janie is going, right, okay. That's good. That's good. Well, good luck, you guys. Thank you, Richard. Good luck. Have fun. Take lots of pictures and share on Discord. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let us know how it goes. And show us the puzzle as well. It's quite fun because you go into the place and the puzzles aren't in a bag, they're just on the table. Um, so you sort of know straight away what it is. You can do a little bit of strategizing. Thanks. I'll try and remember to take some. Missing piece fear strikes again. Oh, wait, found it again. Yeah, totally with you on that. Winter, totally with you. Right, okay. Okay, I'm going to get on with this puzzle. I am going to get on with this frame. Determined. Determined. There, that one's in. And so's that one. There we go, that's that one. I still have quite a few pieces here. This corner, I think, is going to need filling in a fair bit. This one, I'm close to the edge of it, I think. So, let's see what we can get in over here. This looks really obvious. It should be obvious. But is it obvious? No, it's not obvious. Right, that one looks... hang on. Where are you? Again, that one, look, there's like a long bit on that side. So where is it? No, not seeing it. Not seeing it. Right one? Wait, that's that one. There we go, that's in. That one. Yeah, that's you. Ha, that's that one. That looks too straight to be this frame. Or maybe it is, though. I don't know. It's confusing me. Don't know. Not sure about that one. Um, what about this? Hmm. Um, Lol Winter, the amount of times I've convinced a piece is missing to see it right there on the table 2 pieces later on. Yeah, happens to us all. Hi, Susie. Am I the only one who takes a piece from the puzzle back to the box to match it up? Does that make sense? Yes, it does make sense. And sometimes I do, yes. It depends. Um, and I can't really explain what it depends on. I think it sometimes it's just easier to bring the piece to the box, like if I've got a little section together in the box, maybe. So yeah, I do that sometimes. Oh my goodness, I do that too. Yeah, yeah, it definitely makes sense. I take a piece back to the trays where all the pieces are laid out. So same principle. Yeah. Yeah, no, don't think you're alone on that one, Susie. Right. Oh, yeah, I'm slowing down. Okay, come on, come on. I should be able to find you. There. I found you. So now that should be fairly obvious. No, wait. There. That's good, I found that one. That's that one. Whew. I have to make these small breakthroughs every now and again, otherwise I'd go insane. There we go, that's that one. So I've been working today on my a full collection, the second part video. I've been working on that today. And I keep forgetting about puzzles that I have. So I recorded a whole thing, a whole bit on a certain, bunch of my puzzles. And then I finished recording and I sort of put everything away. And then I realized I'd forgotten a puzzle. I'd forgotten a puzzle. I haven't finished doing the whole video yet, so it's fine. Like I can add it in. But it it's scary. They're coming out of the woodwork. That one. No, that's that. That's good. Um, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to putting that video out, but it probably is not going to be until next week now. Maybe midweek. Might get out midweek, so that'll be good. I'm sort of filming and then editing as I go with that one, because when I did the first one, I sort of did it all in a oneer, and it was quite a lot. Like it was a lot to do all in one go, if you see what I mean. So I've been working on that, and I have started my Cloudberries puzzle, but that is on pause for just a little bit while I've been doing my collection video. The thing with the collection video is it involves a lot of there. It involves a lot of moving puzzles around, getting them out, photographing them, putting them away, and in the process, I'm kind of tidying them up and having a wee clear out as well. So it's been really handy for that, but it's just meant that there's been a lot of stuff on the table, and I've not necessarily been able to work as much on the Cloudberries, but I have started it and it's coming along. Now then. I should be able to get you in by now. Come on, where are you? Ah, now then. Do you go? Ah, you go there. And you go there. Yay. So maybe this is one of these. There we are. All right. I think we need to do a little bit of tidying here because they're all getting a bit spread out. And there's some bits together here. Some of these bits definitely don't go um with the Snow White frame. That bit goes. Oh, that bit goes there. See, I've got some little islands coming together here as well. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go with it. Put these along here then. Yeah. And then these can go a bit further up, so can see them a bit better. There. Oh, not many left. Woohoo! Um, Hang on. I do that. Sometimes I put that piece where it would go on the board too. That's great. I rarely see the YouTubers do it, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't do a lot, but I do sometimes. Totally normal. Vicky, I'm impressed you only forgot one. Well, yeah, the problem is it's lives down there, like way down there. So it's not really in my line of sight. And it's one that I kind of took a mental note that I needed to remember to include. And then when the time came to do it, I forgot. I forgot about it. And then it's next to the box where I keep all my cables for the live stream. So then I'm down there getting the cables out for the live stream and I see it and I'm like, darn it. So I pulled it out. It's on the table. And so, I won't forget it's out on the table. And also I've got and I've done the same thing with like I've got a 1,000-piece puzzle on the wall. And I've got some in my puzzle album and but then I've kind of deliberately not filmed those bits yet because that's a whole nother bunch of stuff I have to get out and different parts of the flat I need to film in. So it's like I don't know. I'm sort of doing the in here focus stuff. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, for goodness sake, silly person. So, oh, found it. That's good. And ah, yay. Okay, that's good. And then that one goes. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes there. So then what goes there? Is it this one? Yay. Okay, let's filled that little bit out. So this seems like there we go. That goes there. And oh wait, that goes with that. I don't think that goes with this. But I don't know where it actually does go. Hang on. Maybe it goes with Bambi. What about this bit here? Oh, I think it does. I think it's Bambi there. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'll leave those together then. I mean, I knew I still had some Bambi to fill in, so that's okay. It sounds like you need a bigger puzzle room, lol. Look, I think I'd be more likely to lose them then. With regards to the missing piece from the Hadlow Ponies puzzle, Puzzles Galore are sending out a new puzzle. Really impressed with their customer service. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you'd mentioned that in the Discord. That's so off-putting when you're speed puzzling, and you've either got a piece missing or you've got a duplicate. 'Cause it's so confusing. But that's good, you're getting a replacement. So puzzles galore. It's good to know. They're a good one. Uh, right. So now let's see what else I can fill in. How does this go? No, it doesn't go there. Might not go in this frame at all, of course. I do still have some bits down here. I mean, that's pretty well filled out. Hang on. Ah, there we go. And that's that bit. There. And that bit? Yes. Okay, so there's like a dark line at the bottom of these pieces, and that's really what I'm following just now. There. So that's filled those in. And I've got a similar thing going on here, but I don't know if I've got all the pieces in this pile. Um, I may well not. Ah, there's that one. Ha! Yay! It's that bit. It could well be that these just don't even belong in here. So, I think I'm going to swap boards for a second here and possibly come back to this because I think I've got a few Bambi pieces in there. So now Bambi is directly underneath this one. There he is. You can see there's several missing in his still, but there are some pieces that just look very similar to pieces from Snow White. So I'm going to just move over now and try and fill in some of Bambi. I think this might get rid of a few of them, like that, for example. Another one. These ones are the ones that I said go there, so that's a little gap filled in there. And then these brighter ones, the ones that were throwing me up at the top, obviously go in here. So, well, that's good. This is good. um, now then. What go? No. Wait a minute. There, that goes there. Yeah. And we've got one more. Wait a minute. Where's that bit? I've got another four ins. Oh, yes, I have. There it is. Got mixed up with my two ins, two outs. I got the missing piece for you there for a second. Woo! There we go. That's that one. Then here we've got that one. Well, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. And we've got them. They've been sitting there for ages because I sort of knew they were Bambi. That one. Where's that one? I know I've got you somewhere. Seen you. Oh, I thought I had anyway. Right. Okay, what about some of these? There. Okay, right. So that's these ones. And then, again, I might not have all of them. But there it is. See if I look it. Right. What about these? No. Ah, come on, I know you're in here somewhere. There. That one? Nope. That one's bamboozling me a bit. Ha! There it is. No longer is it bamboozling me. That's good. That's that one. So these are all those sweeping lines. Ones that I could have been Bambi and could have been Snow White. This one. Oh, oh, I know where that goes. That's the missing Lady and the Tramp bit. Yes. Okay. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Um, now then, that there. Oh, oh, that's a false fit. That's a repeat. So I've got a bit in wrong somewhere. It fits there perfectly, but it's not the right piece. Uh, hang on. There. I found it. That bit goes there. And that bit goes there. I never noticed they were the same shape and they were in the box together for ages. Ugh, repeat cuts. Ugh. Okay, where does this one go then? We've got, wait, oh, I know where that one is. There. Oh, so found that one. Um, that's that one. So now these, where are these? Does that go there? Oh wait, it goes there. What goes there? This one I'm not sure. Possibly Pocahontas? Let's just see. Gonna be a wee bit of this going on because, especially in the next part, there we go, that's that one. So that's that frame done, and that's that one. Especially because I'm gonna have a lot of the edges of frames and I'm gonna be to and fro in a bit. But what I think I'm gonna do is go through those pieces and try and sort them a little bit, like micro sort them, try and figure out which ones, at the very least, which ones go on which board so that I can, so that I'm not constantly like, oh, that goes on that board and then changing again. I think it'd probably be better if off the camera I did a little bit of preparation on that score and just tried to figure out what board they go on. This one, that's that one. There we are. And there's another one of the butterfly wing. And now it's getting, oh, there we go. It's getting more difficult to find them because I think these are belonging to other frames. No, that's thought this might belong here, but it doesn't. It's another frame, different frame. Oh, okay, that's that one. That one, I don't know. That might be Pocahontas. Is that one? No, it's not. I feel like that goes with maybe here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. No, don't know where that one goes. No, yeah. I think I think I need to do more sorting now because there is not much on these pieces, and I can tell even now that some of them they don't go on the sections I'm working on. They go on different sections. So yeah, I need to do more sorting. What time are we on? We are on getting on for 11. So maybe I can do a bit of strategizing here. Um, oh, just flicked a piece on the floor with the poster. I thought I heard a wee pat of a piece landing. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got it. So let's have a look. What I might do is just bring this box back up and put these in. Now, I don't think I can have got enough space to shape sort just into this box, but I think I need to organize these by board and try to figure out what goes on what board. Because there's like there's rows of pieces where you can see two frames on. So they're gonna stand out. Just looking at the poster. Like for example here, between Ariel and Mulan and Ariel and Cinderella, it's sort of dotted with gaps, and you can see a bit of Cinderella's frame and a bit of Ariel's frame on either side. So there'll be pieces I can find that are like that, where I sort of think, right, that belongs there. So I'd put it on this board, if you see what I mean. I'm now looking for some pieces like that, and I can't see any at the moment, but I'm certain that there are some. And the other thing to look out for with this, and I remember this from last time, and that is the brightness of the wall. So that piece there, for example, I don't know if you can really tell here, but that's a bit brighter than, say, that piece. So I know that it's going to be located somewhere more in the middle, because the bright bits of wall are kind of here in the middle, and then it gets darker the further outside you go. So I'm hopeful that I can use that to strategize and get a bunch of pieces for this board, a bunch of pieces for the bottom right board, a bunch for the top right, and a bunch for the top left. And maybe I can at least find that. That's annoying me. Do you think? Do you think I can find that piece? Um, it's a 2 in, 2 out. It's just like, oh, it's like a blemish in the portrait. I need to fill it in. I mean, there's actually a wee bit of portrait in that piece, but you can't really tell because it's so dark. Ah, no, it's close. Oh, there's a bit with 2 frames in. So I'll put that over there. I really want to find that piece. It's not that bit, but it looks similar to that bit. Will I find it, do you think? Not going so well at the moment, is it? It's fine. It's fine. I'll find it. It's not missing. No. Well, 2 very similar, but not the right ones. Ah, there it is. Got it. Yay! I did it. I did it. I found it. All right. What's everybody saying? Richard, that's excellent customer service. I'm still waiting to hear back from Clementoni re all the damaged pieces in the 1K downtown. Oh, really? Yeah. They when I used their missing piece service, they took a while, but they did sort it out eventually. And the wait times that they were suggesting, which was like 6 weeks or something ridiculous, was nowhere near that, thankfully. But I guess they can take a wee while. Oh no, hopefully they'll respond soon. How long ago did you email them? That's horrible, especially with such an excellent brand name. Yeah, it's a shame. Last sprint. Oh, you're almost there, Winter. Can you finish? Can you finish before the end of the stream? 8 days ago, which I suppose is the scheme for a large company. It isn't that long in the scheme. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. You go, girl, smash that monster puzzle. We're cheering you on. We are indeed. I really just want to wait now and see if you finish. I'm probably not going to do any more on this tonight. Um, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I knew what you meant, Sam. Knew what you meant. Hopefully they'll reply this coming week. Yeah, touch wood. Touch wood. Go, Vicky, go. Love it when pieces come together. It's a beautiful thing. It certainly is. Find it so I get a bit more time, lol. Nobody make a sound. We're all breath. Yes. I know, I found it. It was annoying me. It was really bugging me. Most of the pieces that were bugging me, because they weren't there, are now in. There is just um there's a couple in Ariel. Well, I mean, there's just one in her actual portrait where the pieces are black and I just can't distinguish it from wall. So they're not going to go in until towards the end. They're the only pieces really that are kind of bugging me a bit. No, it's not that one, it's the bottom one. There. See all that bit? Because oh, that's gone a bit wonky, hasn't it? There we go. So the bit I was describing was these ones, although now I'm looking at it, there aren't actually two parts of the frame. Some pieces, that one does. It has a little tiny bit on the prong, and these do. So I guess I've already got those. But there's plenty of others where there's two bits of frame in them anyway. But yeah, I mean, apart from those dark parts of Ariel, the portraits are all done. So it's coming along really nicely. That's Bambi done, and that is the Snow White portrait frame done. KZ Customs, hello! I've been procrastinating starting my 9,000 piece Disney museum because I don't feel like sorting. Well, I can totally relate to that. Can totally relate to that. Are you doing it in you doing it in the sections, or are you have you mixed? If you don't, well, you said you don't feel like sorting. I take it you don't really like sorting. So mixing it, yeah, creates a lot of sorting for yourself, I have to say. You'll get there. The nice thing about this puzzle is that it's easy to sort in the sense that there's not much decision making to do. You don't have to kind of agonize over the piece and where it goes. Like it's for the most part, you can tell which portrait it goes in. And even if you get it wrong, it's not a big deal because you find the right portrait pretty quick. And then when you know, initially you can just have a box of frame pieces and then sort them after. So it's kind of an easy puzzle to mix as far as decision making goes. Oh, you want to mix the bags? Yeah. Well, the same story goes though for sorting. I mean, when I mixed it, I sorted every portrait and I had to have labels because I had so many piles of pieces and I was forgetting which one was which and um it was yeah, it took a while, but it was well worth doing, and the portraits were so fun to do. Frames were daunting, but they were fine. They were okay. You'll find the patterns, but yeah, it's a lot of pieces to sort. I would maybe just say do little and often. Do you think? A little bit of sorting every day, or perhaps a stint of sorting in the morning and a stint in the afternoon, so it doesn't feel quite so like you're doing it in a big lump. Woohoo! Finally done sorting. All 17 trays. Yay! Only took 10 hours, 56 minutes, and 11 seconds. Quicker than bag A. Woo! Gosh, you know what? It's great that you time it because I forget. I always forget to turn timers on or off. Um, so I just have no idea how long things take me most of the time. How are we coming winter now? Where are we at? Are you almost done? I'm like hanging around. I really want you to finish, but I don't know how close you are to finishing. You'll stretch it out. Great advice. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Like that's how I did it with this time. Because the first time I mixed and I just did it in a lump. And this time, because I was live streaming this and I was working on other puzzles, I just literally and I wasn't sorting on camera. So I just literally a couple of nights, 2, 3 nights, took the box through to the lounge, watched something on the TV, and just did some sorting while I did that. And then eventually it was done. Initially, I just had two big piles, frames, portraits. It was literally portraits, everything else, portraits, everything else. Then I sorted within the portraits, like micro sorted and just anything to make it a bit less um concentrated focus. I just needed to get it done and done easily, if that makes sense. Blimey, I'm really getting through the water tonight. I think it's just because it's so warm. So, how are we doing? Probably just barely out of reach. I'm close though. Okay. Shall we close? Shall we finish things off here then? Shall I say my good night? I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff to say first anyway. Um, so this is what I'll do for next weekend, for next Saturday. I will, off the camera, I will sort through those pieces and try to have a pile of pieces per board so that I can do a bunch, change boards, do a bunch, change boards, and do it that way. I'm not sure how long they're going to take me. It may be quite quick, doing that. I mean, because they're only little bits and it's quite easy to see the shapes. So I might have the edges on hand as well. I could perhaps fill in the edge here and on the other sections. So that's something else I could do. Whether or not I'll sort my wall pieces, might do a little bit of sorting by colour on those, by like the gradient, so I could fill a bit of this in perhaps. But certainly the frame pieces are going to be the ones I'll tackle first. It's just hard to know what I'm going to fit in. It's hard to know how fast it's going to go. But yeah, so I'm going to get all that done in readiness off the camera. I'm going to take these off because they're like slipping down my nose. Um, for next Saturday. So hopefully you can rejoin me next Saturday for just getting this one together. If I can get this done um in two more live streams, that would be really good because I've got two more Saturdays before I'm away then, before I go off on my holiday. And so I won't be able to do a stream for that one weekend, and then I'll be back the following weekend. I forget what date it falls on, but the next two Saturdays I can stream. Following one I can't, and the following one I can again. But if I could do on the one after my holiday, if I could start life on that one, that would be really good. So I'm going to aim to try and finish this in two more streams. Do you think I can do it? Do you think I can? I think I can. So that is my strategy. Um, Thursday, I'm back with the Athenium puzzle by Clementoni. That is coming together really fast, and it would not surprise me at all if that got finished in Thursday's stream. So I'm going to be putting out a poll very soon for which 750-piece Ravensburger puzzle you would like me to do in for my next Thursday live stream puzzle. So look out for the poll on that. Um, I'll put that up soon. Tune in on a Thursday if you can, if you're around. That one is not members only live chat. That one is subscriber live chat. So if you're not a member, you can still, but you're a subscriber, you can still come and join the chat on the Thursday live stream. So that's really good. It's a really good fun stream. But there's always a conversation about food, just to warn you. So you'll probably finish up hungry. And what else? What else have I got to tell you? Look out within the next week for my part two of my full collection video. That is well on the way. I'm doing really good with that, so I'm pleased with that. That should be next week coming out sometime. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Members, look out for. I'm going to put a video out soon, a members only video as well. So look out for that. It's on the wildlife puzzle. think that's it. I think that's it. Please check out my description. There is a link to the Discord server in there, an invite link. So if you aren't in the Discord server and you fancy joining, it's a great wee community over there. Please click the link in the description and you'll be able to join the First Rule of Puzzle Club, which is the name of the server. And also, please check out the links to my merch stores. I have a Europe merch store and I have a merch store for the US, Canada, and Australia. And I've got four or five, I always forget how many designs I've got. Five, I think. Five designs that you can get on t-shirts and hoodies and all sorts of things. You can get magnets and mugs and all kinds of accessories as well. I'm wearing one of the designs. This is my Ace of Puzzles design and it says Vicky makes and builds on the back. And it really helps me out if you like my merch and you want to buy any of it, that really all helps towards the channel as well. So please do check that out. What is it? Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Good night. Happy puzzling.